guys, and welcome to a very special Card Design Thursday. So, I'm sure most of you are all aware that this is Breast Cancer Month awareness, and that is something that's very near and dear to me because I don't know if all of you know, but some of you know that I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in 1991, just a few months after my daughter was born. And so that started my journey down the road with cancer. But um, anyway, I am here thanks to all the wonderful research and medical advances. And so this week, I would like to do um, some cards to for breast cancer awareness. And so we're going to do a couple of different cards this week, but let me show you the cards that I've done, and I'll show you, and then we'll recreate some of these. So these are the ones the bigger cards that I've done this week. Um, I used white cardstock, and of course everything's out of my stash, but I used white cardstock. They're A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I matted with this really pretty design paper and then pink cardstock on the back. And so this is the card. It's got bling and stamping and that on there. So these are all I like except for the background paper. I think they came out really pretty. And then I also did the little envelopes that they can be mailed. And then I did the pink embossing on the little angel down here on the envelopes. So that's one set that I created. And then another set that I created was a little 3x3 shaker card, just little note cards. And I think these came out really cute. And I just have like little stickers and stuff in them, and then made up a little pink bead mix. Some of them have flowers and stuff in them. Those are these two. So I made a set of those. And then I made a set of bigger ones. These are 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. And these are really nice. These have a same mixture in them and different words on them like believe and hope. So those are the little shakers I made. So let me tell you what we need to do them with everything. So I'm going to go over my supplies first. Okay. So first, to make the little shaker card, I'm just going to do one. You've seen me do this shaker type card before, but this is just a 3x3 when you fold it in half. To start with, all you need is a piece of paper that is 3x6. 3 this way and 6 this way. And then you're going to score it in the middle at 3. And it makes your 3x3 card. And then this right here is 2 7/8 square. So that's for the inside. And then this little bag right here is 2 1/4 by 3 inches, the bag. So the little insert that I used glitter paper. And this little glitter paper right here is from the Dollar Tree. And I cut it down to 2 1/8 by 2 7/8. So you're going to need those for that card. Then also, just your regular size A2 card. This will be 8 1/2 here, and then 5 1/2 here. Scored it at 4 1/4. So you're going to get your standard A2 size card. And then this is the mat, and the mat is just going to be 4 1/8 by 5 let's say 5 1/2. Yeah, 5 oh mercy, I am drawing a blank. By 5 7/8. And then on the inside mat, That's the same size as this regular mat right here. And on this, I didn't make a full mat. I wanted to make it a little bit of space so that you can see some of the decorative pages right here. And so I think I did, this is 3.5 by 5. Okay, so that's what you need for that card. You're also going to need, now I use the Mini Misty. You do not need a Mini Misty, but sure is nice to have stamping all these cards out. I also use some pink ink. This is by Studio G. And then I use my Versified ink. And then I also use my Brilliance Pearlescent Orchid pink ink. That's what I did the envelopes with. And then I use some little bling, pink bling that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I use these little flowers, little Pipa flowers that I think these came from, these are Prima flowers. This actually came in a kit that I ordered a long time ago. I use those. Let's see what else. Also use my Victorian Velvet Distressed, Tim Holtz Distressed ink. And of course my Art Glitter glue. And I have some Grosgang ribbon that I just made into little ribbon things and secured that. And then the stamps that I used were from Maymay's stamp set. This is Pray for the Cure. And then I also used part of the sentiments from Sunflower Wishes. Just the note is what I used. I think. Yep. Okay. So, and then I used my white jelly roll pen, and I used the clear glitter jelly roll pen. And then my little corner punch. I think that's all. I know it seems like a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and sequin mix. I have these two pinks sequin mix, and then I have these two like pink seed bead, bugle beads, and seed beads. I know it seems like a lot of stuff, but you know, you can do these from anything, you know. Just use your imagination. So that's that. So let's get started on the first little card, and I'll show you what I did. First thing you're going to do is glue this square to this square. Easy. Easy peasy. And if I use something else along the way, I'll let you know. And of course, you know, I get my art glitter glue from MaymayMadeIt.com. And I'm just about ready to refill that. So now all we're going to do is just kind of eyeball this. Make sure we have it in the center. And press it down. Now, the reason I chose this size here basically is because I didn't have any other size bags. And I'm doing it this way, sideways. And so that's the only reason I did it this size and not the full size here. Like I did on these. You know, I cut these down full size. But I used what I had. So all we're going to do here is I cut these, like I said, I cut these down. And I'm just going to use some little stickers. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you. I used some stickers here that I got from Dollar Tree. And so we're just going to put a sticker here. Because I don't want to use anything that's going to be too bulky on the inside of the card. So we're just going to put Believe, and it has like a little ribbon at the bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to stick this back in here. Like that. And then I'm just going to get my mixes out. And And if you don't have anything to scoop your mixes with, instead of sticking your fingers in there, you can always take a little piece of paper and fold it up and scoop with that. So that is what I did. I don't know where my dirty piece of paper yet too, but that's okay. I'll do another one. Just cut a little piece of paper, fold it in half, cut a little piece at a diagonal like that, and then you have your little scooper. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this in there. And then I'm going to put some pink bugle beads. And all my beads and stuff came from the Dollar Tree. And the little containers that I got them in, those came from the Dollar Tree as well. Now, some of this paper that I've got actually came from Michael's, but I've had it, I've had it in my stash, and so I've been trying to use it. These are really pretty seed beads. I really like these a lot. And then we're just going to do some of these. I don't want to put too much in here because this is a little bag. But also, the one thing that I did do, and I'm going to use on here, is that I took the little angel from the Pray for the Cure stamp. It looks like this when you stamp it out. And I used that pink ink from CDOGs to stamp it out. And then I just fussy cut it out. And I used the Jelly Roll Clear glitter pen right here. And just went over it to make it look a little sparkly. So I'm going to put that in there sideways like that. Okay, and then we're just going to seal the bag up. And then we have a shaker. Okay, now one thing I will tell you, I had tried using like score tape on the very first one I made, and that got to be a pain because I couldn't find my thicker score tape. So, and then I remembered I had this. I forgot about this. This is, they're called sticks, and they're glue dots. And I got these from G's Embellishment Emporium. Oh my gosh, they are so good. And they really do stick. They're a little wonky on plastic, but if you take your time, they work really good. So I've already know it takes about 3 dots to go across. And what I do is just lay it down and press down on it. And then I'm going to get 3 more. And press down on these. And that's the key to really getting them to work good, is to make sure that they're adhered good to the surface. And then I just take my time and pull off. And if it looks like the glue dot might pull off with it, just rub it back down there and do it again. Because these really are good, so it just came off. But they really stick marvelous. Okay. Make sure you got it upside down, up the right way, because, yeah, I didn't do that the other day. I mean, not the other day, shoot. I'm tired. Well, I guess yesterday and today. But I did all these card bases basically in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But this is what it looks like when it's done. And so I put like the little hearts in here. I put the little angel in here. You know, for hope, because we have to believe there's going to be a cure. So that's the small one. And then let's work on the large card. Now, I prefer to corner round these, and so I am going to take my corner rounder and corner round just the bottom half. I'm not going to do the top. So we're going to corner round these. And while we're at it, we're just going to go ahead and quarter round all the pieces. I can put that up. Excuse me, I didn't mean to bump the camera there. Ooh, go in there. Okay. Oh, shoot. I did all that trouble to put it up, and I still need to corner around one thing. The mat. Okay. Now that that's done. Now before I start working, I am going to go ahead and glue the mat on the inside, just because I don't want to try to do it when the card's completed and it's, you know, a little bit bulkier. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue and adhere that to the inside of the card. Now, I didn't put any sentiments in there, but on the inside on my cards, but you certainly, you know, you can leave it blank like I did, or you can put a sentiment in there, and I may put sentiments in there. It's whatever somebody wants. Okay. Now, usually I don't put the mat on before I start working because I like to do them off my surface. But in this case, since nothing else is going on this mat except for this, I am going to go ahead and glue that on. And I did forget one thing, but that's okay. We can go back and do it. It's not a big deal. Okay. I was going to distress the edges of the white with the pink, but I can go back and do that right quick. So this, like I said, is Tim Holtz, the Victorian Velvet. And basically all I'm doing is hitting the sides of it just to take some of that white off the edges. Okay, and the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my stamp on the back of it. With my name. That way it's a whole lot easier to do that before you get started. Alright, so now what we're going to do is work on this piece. And this is what I use my Mini Misty for. Now, I did a whole lot of these, and I have more that I've already done. That's why I use the Misty, just because I could set it up and stamp a whole bunch out, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Now, this it's gonna shut over it. It's a little long, but it doesn't matter because we're not putting anything over here. What you're going to do is, I'm sure you've seen me use this before, or if you haven't, let me show you how to do it. Okay, you're going to place your stamps. So I know I want this angel here. Oops. And we're not using the little angel. And this says, just a note. So I want to make sure I get that pretty centered. And this one says to say. And the stamp set has the little dot 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 from the Sunflower Wishes, but I don't know. I never can do that right, so I can do it with a pen just a whole lot easier. An ink pen. Okay, so then we're just going to close that down and pick it up. And then make sure you check and make sure it's repositioned, make sure it's still in the corner. And then I use my Versified ink on this because it gives a really good crisp edge look to it. I think that's good. Okay. Then we're just going to close it over and press. And it gives a really nice clean image. Okay, so we're going to take that out. And we are going to get a baby wipe. And wipe this off. You can tell some of my stamps have really been used a lot because they're really stained. I need to use my Squeaky Clean by Brutus Monroe and really clean them good. But, been busy. This is why we didn't have Wednesday tutorial yesterday too. Is because I wanted to get some of these cards made. Okay. Not my glass. Close this up and we're done with it. Now, what I did now is then I took, here it is right here. I took my Jelly Roll clear pen and I glittered the angel. And basically I just hit the black highlight parts of it. And the reason I like this Jelly Roll pen, which you can get from MayMayMadeIt.com as well, is because I notice when I use Stickles or even my clear Wink of Stella, it tends to change the colors. Like the Stickles makes it look green. It's awful. And then yeah, my Stickles kind of, the Wink of Stella, I don't know, it doesn't do the same for me on black. But I like the way this looks. It doesn't change the look of it at all. It still looks black. And so then I'm just going to go over the Just a Note part. To say, and then I'm going to use my black ink pen. This is Hampton Arts dye ink marker, so it is, whoops, wrong side. It is a dye ink, and we're just going to do dot, dot, dot. Okay, and that way it says Just a Note to say, and then that way you can write anything in your sentiment you want to. Okay, so the next thing I did, oh yeah, take my white Jelly Roll pen first, and I just put some stitch lines around it, and I just went on the very edge of it. Now this light pink is kind of hard to see right now, but when you pop it against that mat, it really does come out. And I'm just going around the very edge of it. I know Maymay also has a stamp set that has the stitched lines in it, and I use that, but this is a lot faster on big projects like this. Okay. Now, I got that done. The next thing I did was to take some of the pink bling And I just went around the corners with it. And I just did one here, one in the middle, and then I curved that one, and then pulled it off. And I just did that right on the edges, right above the stitch line. Okay. Then the next thing I did was I took my little ribbon and I put some glue on the back and glued that to the card. Oops, yuck. And this is just pink Grosgrain ribbon. And yes, the art glitter glue does hold it down really well. Oops, ink falling. And then I just took one of the little pink flowers. And put some glue on it. And then just stuck it in the middle like that. Whoops. Okay, and give that a moment to dry. And then we're going to bring our card base back in. And we're going to glue it down. Okay. And voila, we have our card. Now, the one thing I like about this stamp set, Pray for the Cure, is that you can make anything on here. Now, of course, I use Sunflower Wishes for just a note, because I wanted to make it more neutral, sort of, you know. You can write anything in here. But with this stamp set, you know, it has the words courage, believe, survivor, strength, hope, faith. But it says, you're in my prayers. I can do all things through Christ. Joy comes in the morning, prayer warrior. He shall give his angels charge over thee. And then it has find, keep, and grace. So I really like this because you can combine the things that has thee and your on here also. So you can put any kind of sentiments that, you know, you wish to have on there. And of course, if you don't have the stamp set, you can use other things too. So that is our cards for the day. But I do have another little part to this. And that is, I have, like I said, I try to do something every year for the breast cancer foundation. So what I would like to do is to sell these cards, and the little 3x3 cards, you get, there's a set of 5 of them, and I will sell, you know, and I'm going to sell these for $8 shipped. And the little 3.5 by 3.5 cards, they're a little bit bigger. You have 4 of these, and these will also be $8 shipped. It's just a donation, basically, because the money that I make from selling these cards will be donated to the Breast Cancer Research Center. And so, and then these cards here, with the envelopes, and these also come with envelopes, and these right here are going to sell for $3 a piece, or the whole set. You can get a set of 5 of these for $12 shipped. So, and then on Monday, they will be put on my Etsy shop, because my Etsy shop is ready. I'm just loading stuff in the store now. So I will have these, and I have these, and I actually will have several other sets too, or several other of these cards here. But I wanted to give anybody an opportunity from my YouTube family that would like to help support breast cancer, an opportunity to get to purchase these. It is a donation. You can purchase these with the prices shipped, because once I load it on my Etsy shop, the prices will go up a little bit because they have shipping on it. And so these right here, if you would like one, please, just use my email or comment below. It is PayPal, friends and family only. I won't send an invoice, because that takes money out of the donation if I have to pay a fee. So, if, like I said, these right here are $8 shipped for all 5 cards. These are $8 shipped for the 4 cards here. And then these are $3 a piece, or a set of 5 for $12 shipped. So, or any donation that you want to make, but that's the minimum donation for those. Or if you want these individually, just let me know. I have stuff to make all these, to make more of these cards. And I have, like, I've already cut bases for, I don't know, I have like 4 more sets of cards to make right here. So I have more stuff to make the cards with, but this is what I can make, like, from last night to now. So, please don't feel obligated to do so. I just thought I would offer these out to you guys first before I put them in my Etsy shop. But they will be in my Etsy shop on Monday. So I just want to thank you all for your support and for watching me, and for always leaving some nice, kind remarks on my videos and stuff. Your support means the world to me. So that is it, guys. Don't forget about the challenge that's going on, the hashtag Thank You Challenge. If you still like to participate, you still have time. The end date is the 10th, which is next Monday, this coming up Monday. And the prizes will be given away on the 11th, which is Tuesday. All right, guys, from my heart to yours, have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.